you want to know how to stress less in 2022? In this video, we are sharing 5 ways to eliminate unnecessary stress in 2022. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Yasmin and I'm Nadia. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and the bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video on how to transform your life from stressed and unfulfilled to joyful and balanced. So we used to live a very stressed lifestyle, and over the last 4 to 5 years we've discovered the habits and ways of thinking that caused us to live so stressed unnecessarily, and we're going to share with you the key habits that you need to implement to reduce stress in your lifestyle from today. So the first tip is to stop overthinking. So the habit of overthinking causes many people to feel fear, anxiety, depression and many other negative emotions, because unfortunately when people overthink, they're usually overthinking about negative things instead of empowering things. This makes overthinking a massive cause of stress, and one way to overcome this is, instead of overthinking, to actually take action on the thing that you're thinking about. If you can train yourself out of the habit of overthinking and instead start to take action on that thing that you're thinking about, you will start to feel more in control of the situation and therefore less likely to feel stressed about it. So become aware of the times that you are overthinking and ask yourself, how can I take control and action in this situation? Maybe you don't know what to do or you don't know how to overcome this situation, so perhaps the best thing to do in this instance is actually to meditate or journal on how to overcome the obstacle you are facing. Our second tip is to learn how to let go of what you can't control or change quickly. Trying to control or change something that you can't is probably one of the most frustrating and stressful situations to be in, particularly when you're trying to change something that's in the past or something that's already happened. Learn to let go of situations that you cannot change by quickly accepting them and then diverting your attention to what you can control and the opportunities right in front of you. Many of us hold on to situations that have happened as a way of punishing ourselves for doing something wrong, and we forget that we're human and we're going to mess up sometimes. So instead of holding on, realize that every mistake, error or unfortunate event that has happened had a purpose to teach you something, and as long as you learned something, it was not a wasteful experience and is likely to benefit you in some way in your future. Our third tip is to believe in a greater power than yourself. Sometimes stress is caused because you feel overloaded with what you have to do and you feel like you have to do everything yourself. This can cause you to put so much pressure on yourself that you feel stuck and overwhelmed, so you don't even get started with what you need to do. When you feel like this, one of the most helpful things that we have found is to believe that there is a greater power within you. Whether you believe in God or the universe or whatever resonates with you, knowing that you don't need to stress because there's something greater helping you carry your burdens or stress can help lift the weight of stress and troubles you are carrying. Surrender to something greater and trust that there is more power within you than you even currently recognize, and that is going to help you take care of your responsibilities. Our fourth tip is to not let people overstep your boundaries. If you have poor boundaries or you let people overstep your boundaries often, you probably experience a lot of stress, anger and frustration. When we have poor boundaries, not only do we get stressed out because we likely said yes to doing something we don't want to do and we now have to do it, but we also get stressed and angry at ourselves and we punish ourselves because we weren't able to speak up and express what we want or need. This can cause days or even weeks of stress and frustration, and the only way to prevent it or stop it from happening is to stick to your boundaries and not let people overstep them. Yes, it can be very uncomfortable to sometimes express yourself and set your boundary. However, it is far less uncomfortable than not sticking to your boundaries and having to do the things you don't want to do. The fifth tip is to let go of perfectionism. One of the biggest stressors, particularly in high achievers, is that they have perfectionist standards. Usually high achievers are perfectionists, and therefore they have this massive pressure on themselves to be perfect, to produce perfect work, and if they don't feel good enough or they beat themselves up about it. But the other issue with perfectionists is that they not only expect this superhuman standard from themselves, they also expect it from others. And when others don't meet those standards, they feel let down and disappointed. Perfectionists are therefore often in a place where they are either disappointed in themselves or in others, which causes a huge amount of stress and unhappiness. If this is you, it's important to remember that you are human. You are not the work that you do, and this idea of being perfect usually comes from the belief that you are not good enough if you're not perfect. This is where the inner work comes in, and if this is you, we do have a video all about perfectionism, which we'll link down below, which will help you do some of that inner work to find out why you have these high standards and take the pressure off. That's it for today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe and comment, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.